Good morning. It's 10 o'clock Moscow time and we should start. So I would like to welcome all participants to the Open Doors webinar, which is part of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. And we are delighted to have participants joining us from across the world. And we sincerely thank you for being with us today. My name is Yelena Bayarska, and I will be moderating today's session. So the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project is an international academic competition organized by the Global Universities Association in collaboration with the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of the Russian Federation and Россотрудничество Agency. So this important initiative provides talented students, young researchers and professionals from around the world with the opportunity to pursue their academic and research career at leading Russian universities, enjoying the full scholarship of the government of the Russian Federation. So since its launch in 2017, the competition has brought together participants from 185 countries and attracting almost 150,000 applicants and recognizing over 6,300 winners who have earned the opportunity to study and conduct research at top Russian universities. So the project promotes international academic cooperation and builds a diverse community of motivated scholars and scientists. So our webinar today will focus on the opportunities available through the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, and it will help participants gain a clear understanding of the application process, the benefits of studying and conducting research in Russia, and of course you will learn more about vibrant students' life and the academic environment at participating universities. And we are pleased today to introduce two of our guest speakers representing two leading Russian universities, Konstantin Kemayev from Lobachevsky State University of Nizhny Novgorod. Welcome, Konstantin, and Elena Zashitina, Doctor of Economics, representing Southern Federal University. So the logistics of our today's meeting is as follows. So after my very brief introduction, I will ask my colleagues from the project office to demonstrate a short promotional video so that you could get an even better idea of the opportunities and the operational procedures of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. And after that, I will give the floor to our guest speakers for their presentations so that you could have more ideas and better insights into the opportunities that the two universities have to offer. And of course, I would like to draw your attention to the fact that my colleagues from the project office are online and we have our meeting chat. So please don't hesitate to forward whatever question may arise to our meeting chat, and we'll try to answer as many questions as we can during this one. And I would like to encourage our participants to check the website, the Open Doors website. So if you simply Google Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, you will see the Open Doors website. And there, I'm sure you will find a lot of important information that will be very useful during the application, of course, during your application, your preparation for the second stage, and of course, your preparation for the interviews of the third stage. So don't hesitate to browse our website, and I'm sure in one of the sections you will manage to find the answer to whatever question you might have. So having said that, I would like to give the floor to Konstantin Kemayev, representing Lobachevsky State University of Nizhny Novgorod, National Research University, a very famous university in Russia and a member of the Global Universities Association. Konstantin, over to you now. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you. Greetings from Nizhny Novgorod on Volga River. So we are ready to start. Is it okay, the
Yes,
presentation?
perfect.
Great. Okay. First of all, let me introduce Lobachevsky University, which is located in the city of Nizhny Novgorod. Question number one, why Nizhny Novgorod? Nizhny Novgorod, this is the capital of Volga Federal District and the heartland of the European part of Russia. This is the motherland of Russian Matryoshka and Khokhlama, and the closest megapolis not so far from Moscow, just 400 kilometers to the east. So it means only 1 hour by plane or 4 hours by train. In accordance with international ranking Numbeo, as well as Berhalf and Rabota.ru, Nizhny Novgorod is considered to be the most comfortable and beautiful city of Russia for living and business activities. So, Nizhny Novgorod, it's more than 1.3 million people with many nationalities, and this is the confluence of Oka and Volga rivers. Nizhny Novgorod is the capital of everything. For example, this is the capital of the sunset, because this is the very beautiful confluence of Oka and Volga, and that's why Nizhny Novgorod is included in the top 5 touristic destinations of Russia. In the city center, you can find the beautiful Kremlin, which is the second by size in Russia after the Kremlin of Moscow. And it has been built by the same architects like in Moscow and designed by Leonardo da Vinci. Nizhny Novgorod, this is the capital of street art. This is the most beautiful location of many parks, restaurants, and environment activities. So in 2022, Nizhny Novgorod hosted the final of the Russian Student Spring. Next year, it was the youth capital of Russia and the cultural capital of Russia. Today's Nizhny Novgorod, this is the culture of the financial culture, and I think Nizhny Novgorod Jazz, this is the city where you feel the life. This is the current city's motto. Lobachevsky University, which is located in Nizhny Novgorod, this is the biggest and comprehensive city university. Next year, the university will celebrate 110 years anniversary, and many people have been affiliated with the cities, such as Maxim Gorky, famous Russian and Soviet writer, Alexei Likhachov, Rosatom general director, many scientists, including Nobel Prizes. In 1945, it was the first faculty of radio physics and telecommunications which has been opened in the Nizhny Novgorod State University. In 1963, it was the first faculty of computational mathematics and cybernetics. So it means that the Soviet IT education was born in Nizhny Novgorod. Right now, we have our own supercomputer, and we are represented in many international and national rankings. So just some figures about Lobachevsky University. In general, we have 25,000 students, and among them approximately 2,000 international students from more than 100 countries of the world. Of course, the university education is well focused on cooperation with industries, and currently we have more than 250 local and international industrial partners. We have different forms of cooperation with them, like career days, internships, open lectures, joint scientific and academic projects, including joint master's programs, joint labs, and of course scholarships and grants provided for meritorious students on competitive basis. If speaking about some benefits and privileges of Open Doors Olympiad winners and runner-ups, of course, the university will provide basic monthly bursary, but in addition, we have also additional merit stipend for brilliant students. Usually, they are granted on contest selection for academic research and social activities. Our postgraduate students are involved into research and grant activities. Of course, it depends on the scientific team and the supervisor, and sometimes of research project. Uh, the industrial partners and public and non-public funds usually provide scholarships and internships for UNN students. And of course, the runner-ups and the winners of the open doors will be within the privileged group. For those who didn't benefit the free education, can get 30% discount for the tuition fee. So we have also thematic research scholarships to master students. It depends on the subject area and depend on the industrial partner. The scholarships are provided by different levels. For example, at the university level, we have special UNN scholarships such as NEMARC and Lobachevsky, mostly for IT students, as well as we have some scholarships provided by Potanin's Foundation, different banks, such as Alpha Bank, Alpha Chance Scholarship, as well as VTB and other public financial institutions. And of course, within the university, we have our own career office to provide necessary engagement support and consultancy for students to build their career tracks. If focusing on the programs, we have a number of master degree fully taught in English. For example, the first one, this is Fundamental Computer Science and Information Technologies, focusing on artificial intelligence and data analysis. Our new program, the pilot, which will be launched next year, it will be chemistry of biomedical materials. For a long time, we are realizing biology, focusing on biomedical studies. The innovative program, this is the program in psychology, cyber psychology, which is the mixture of psychology, artificial intelligence, and neuroscience. In the university, we have the first laboratory of cyber psychology in Russia. We have also management, focusing on finance and business administration. This is a part of the IML networking institute because the specialists in this sphere can work in banking system as well as financial intelligence of different countries. And the last program, this is the international relations, focusing not only in diplomacy, but also in international relations and strategic studies. It means you will get an opportunity to work in think tanks organizations. For those who didn't speak Russian, we can offer our pre-university program. It's like the foundation course, and we have two types available: online or on-campus training. So you are welcome also to join our Russian medium programs. For example, we have programs focusing in physics, in chemistry. So here in presentation, you can find the list of different minors within the majors, such as physics and chemistry. I would like to focus on focus your attention on radiophysics and as well as electronics and nanoelectronics, because right now this is the core subjects to provide the technological sovereignty of Russia and foreign countries. If speaking about chemistry, of course, except chemistry for biomedical materials, we can focus on medical and radiochemistry. So we have also mathematics, IT, artificial intelligence, and mechanics. You remember that our university won among the first IT faculties in Russia and Soviet Union, as well as in 2021, our university team, I mean student team, became the absolute winner in the championship ICPC, the most prestigious one in programming. So we have our own supercomputer, and right now the IT students can also benefit an accommodation in innovative IT campus network. I will talk later a little bit. So biology. We have also a group of programs focusing in biology, ecology, and biotechnology. So it's mostly fundamental research focusing on labs career opportunities. Economics, why not? And here you can focus on financial securities, HR management, finance, and business. Humanities. If speaking about humanities, we have within the list of programs, we have Russian as a foreign language. So it means you can acquire an additional qualification like a teacher or interpreter of Russian as a foreign language. But of course, if you intended to study sport management, political and conflict studies, journalism, legal studies, I mean international law, of course, you are also welcome to join. Of course, out of study, we have very intensive extracurricular activities, participation in youth forums, and for example, 1 month ago, Nizhny Novgorod hosted the Assembly of the World Youth Festival, and our students have been engaged in these activities. We have volunteering exchange program, including international mobility, scientific conference, sport competition. So it means out of studies, your student life will be also very active. If speaking about the dormitories, we have 2 types of the accommodation. The standard, the classical accommodation. For example, in the standard and the classical rooms, right now all our hostels are in process to be renovated. And the second type, this is the new hostel, which was built in 2019. We have the block system, like in the hostel. So 2 rooms, a kitchen, a bathroom, and entrance hall for its residents. If speaking about the new opportunities for accommodation, it will be IT Campus Network. It has been launched just 2 weeks ago, and you can see the photos from inside. It's not the only one photo is computer model, but the next ones are shot by myself. So I was inside, and it's really world-class campus. So with co-living space areas, so 2 people per room are usually located. It's a little bit more expensive than the standard accommodation, but at the same time you can benefit an excellent community of IT students, IT specialists, and IT teachers. Some information about living costs. It's just the standard one, and it will be available on the presentation you can share after our meeting. So the cheap in general are the similar like in Moscow. Sometimes it's cheaper, but I think it's a good opportunity for the people who would like to stay close to St. Petersburg and close to Moscow, but at the same time where the accommodation and the living terms are cheaper than in the capitals of Russia. And of course, 5 reasons to choose Lobachevsky University. So the first reason I listed already, not so far from Moscow and St. Petersburg, so you can reach these cities for the weekends, for example. This is the fundamental education and professions of the future. The worldwide recognitions of diploma, academic mobility, and double degree programs. For example, in the sphere of artificial intelligence, we are in the process to launch double degrees with Huawei, Yandex company, and Sber company in the sphere of cybersecurity. This is the state-of-the-art equipment and grant opportunity for young researchers, and we invite master students to join our research facilities, and the professional orientation and assistance of UNN Career Office in employment, internships, and part-time job, because students are allowed to work at extracurricular time. So here you can find our contact information, and welcome to Lobachevsky University. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Konstantin, very much for your highly informative presentation, showing a wide variety of opportunities that Lobachevsky University has to offer. And of course, we have lots of questions to you about study programs, about the general conditions that you have in Nizhny Novgorod. And probably we will start with money. So money is a very important thing, and this is one of our traditional questions that we have from our students. So you did mention in your presentation that you have a lot of different grants that you can offer to your students, provided they show some academic excellence, either academic or research excellence. So my first question would be, so how much is a stipend that you pay to all students? And does it also vary on academic performance? Microphone, Konstantin, please switch your mic, please. Yeah.
Yes, the standard academic stipend is not so much. Really, it's only approximately 2,000 rubles per month in general. But it's paid despite of your academic performance. So it means it's guaranteed. But next, we have a number of scholarships given for merits. For example, for your academic excellence, for your scientific excellence, for your social excellence. Usually after the first years of study, students can submit their applications for extra scholarships. And the amount is, for example, for scientific activity, you can get 12,000 rubles. So in dollars, it's more than $100 per month. So if speaking about academic excellence, it's 10,000 rubles. For social activities, it's 8,000 rubles. So we have the scholarships and grants provided by the university authorities. For example, the Scientific Council of the university. And this scholarship is around 5,000 rubles per month. But it should be also won on additional base within the additional contest. We have the cities scholarships provided for talented students, including international students. For example, we have a special scholarship program for Syrian students from Syria, because our region has relationships with some Syrian regions. So this scholarship is around 20,000 rubles per month.
Yeah, sounds good. Very impressive.
But it should
very
be more,
impressive.
of course. Yeah. We have the scholarships given by the industrial partners, for example, Patanin's Foundation, and the scholarship is around from 5 until 15,000 rubles per month. We have Huawei scholarship given for IT students. It's 25,000 rubles per month. And of course, we have also scientific involvement of students. It's not a scholarship, but student can be a part of scientific team and can get a salary from the university, and sometimes it could be 55,000 rubles per month. So it means the university is usually the way to provide the opportunities.
Sure.
But if you can benefit or not, it will depend only
absolutely.
on you.
So, but those who do well academically will manage financially, I'm sure, in your university. No problem at all. Good. So, last question, and also about money. So, one of our participants asked about the average salary of an assistant professor at your university.
Oh, usually it's around, so if in dollars, around
about
$1,000.
$1,000. Okay, now we are passing over to our next topic, which is, of course, academic activities and degree programs. So one of our participants asked a question about methodology. So how does your university specifically foster project-based learning for undergraduate students? So, or do you have only traditional lectures, or maybe you have project-based education as well?
We have both. So as comprehensive university, of course, we are to provide the fundamental education, of course, but some programs require practical-oriented education. So it means we have industrial partners which are fully involved inter-academic process. For example, within IT, we have a joint degree with Huawei. And for example, part-time of the program, our students are to pass in Huawei Research Center. So they are given with concrete tasks to be solved. And finally, it's not only a project-focused education, but it's also an opportunity to get a future job, resulting in the academic process. Of course, we are also interested to invite specialists, so I mean practitioners, to come to the lecture, sometimes not for the full course, but as a keynote speaker. And our students can get an opportunity to ask their question directly to the top leaders of the companies of Russia.
Very good. So next question is also about a degree program, this time master's degree program. Do you have anything related to peace and conflict resolution as a master's program? Because some universities do have something similar. Does your university offer such a program?
Yes, within conflict resolution programs, as a conflict resolution program, we have international relations and strategic studies. So it means it's focusing on mediation and diplomacy, but also strategic thinking. So not to solve the conflict, but to prevent the
Okay,
conflict.
not to solve, but to prevent, which is a good approach, of course. Okay, in your presentation, you did mention biology and biotechnology. So one of our participants asked about the language of instruction. So could you please say once again, so programs in biology, biotechnology, and ecology. So what is the language of instruction, English or then Russian?
We have biology, I mean biomedicine, like English medium program, as well as the rest, biology, different fields, biotechnology, virology, immunology, etc., as well as ecology and biotechnology, all of them are taught in Russian. So it means only one program in English, biomedicine, and the rest are in Russian. And we have the foundation course, so it means that if your Russian language proficiency is not enough now, you can join the foundation year, and after that you can follow and you can join Russian medium program.
And I would like just to remind our participants that the scholarship, the Open Doors scholarship, does cover one preparatory year of intensive Russian language training, your foundation course, plus also all years of education required for acquiring a degree, a bachelor's or master's or doctoral or postdoctoral degree. So this is the wonderful opportunity that the Open Doors does provide to our participants. So more questions coming. Cybersecurity master's program, again, language of instruction in English and Russian. And is there any opportunity of internships in cybersecurity which are available for foreign participants, for international students? Because sometimes our universities say yes, they're open also to international students, and some universities are not so sure. So how about your university? Cybersecurity masters, language of instruction, and internships for international participants.
Yes. First of all, the medium of instruction, the language of instruction is Russian, of course. There are two types of the program. We have information security, but sorry, informational security is not available for foreign nationals. So, and right now we are in process to open an alternative option, cybersecurity. We have already discussed this program with Sber, like the flagship company of Russia interested in IT industries. And I think it will be like a joint practical oriented program with Sber company. So, you know, Sberbank is a part of Sber Corporation. Right now it will be a pilot project, and we plan to open cybersecurity next year for the first time. It means the medium of instruction, of course, will be Russian. Right now, we are planning to deal with Sber to get some additional scholarships for talented students who will study within this program. And we are planning also to open a special cybersecurity lab, like a facility to support this program by some study materials as well as an excellent venue for learning process. So, on my opinion, for foreign nationals who didn't speak Russian at the moment, this is the time to enter the foundation year, and next year to try to enter cybersecurity after the foundation year. It's just my advice, like associate professor of the university, because I'm teaching and I'm an administrator at the same time.
Sure. Next question is about a master's degree. Excuse me? So can I ask the next question now? Yeah, okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
next question is about a degree program. This time master's degree in accounting and finance. So do you have such a program? Accounting and finance, or finance?
Yes, yes,
You
we
have
have
both.
both. For
All
example,
right.
if speaking about accounting, this is a Russian medium program, which is realized within such major as economics
All
at
right.
master's level. It means the foundation year is recommended before. If speaking about the finance, right now we have two programs. The first one, this is the financial monitoring and risks analysis. So this program is taught in Russian. And we have also such major as management, finance, and business administration. This is fully taught English medium program. So it means the English language is okay. So the required background is B2 or higher. So, and you are welcome to join this program without the foundation course if your Russian language proficiency is enough. So, within our programs focusing on finance, we are a participant of the International Anti-Money Laundering Networking Institution, which is in charge to prepare the financial elites for member countries of this institution. For example, we have an experience to train the top officials of Laos national banking system. So, and you can join this program. So I think you will benefit all advantages as well as good contacts with your group mates within
Yeah, good
this
piece of
program.
advice, Konstantin. Thank you. Public health, masters in public health and language of instruction. So, do you have such a program, masters in public health and medium of instruction?
No,
No.
unfortunately, no. No master's degree in public health. So, as I know, we offer to the winners and runner-ups of this track to join our biomedical program. So it means biology, biomedicine, which is taught in English. But in general, public health, pure medical specialties at master's level, we do
Okay,
not
but
offer.
there's another question of a different kind, but also related to health. So, how does your university care for students' health? Do you have an outpatient clinic or polyclinic? What should our participants do if they feel unwell? So, does the university assist in getting some medical assistance?
So you know there are
Okay,
two ways. First of all we have medical
very good.
insurance, of course, and student can visit hospitals in the city. And secondly, we have opened the university hospital, university clinic, and some students can care other students. So it will be training and medical care at the same time. But the choice is up to
Okay.
you, of
Very
course.
good. So still questions are coming. So what is the language of instruction for physics?
For physics, of course, it's Russian. Most of teachers are English-speaking teachers, and for example, in our university, in different time, 4 Nobel prizes in physics taught in the faculty. So, but the medium of instruction is Russian. It means the foundation course is strongly required. It's not just the classical Russian; it should be
Okay.
academic Russian. So with special terms, etc. and you can improve it during your studies too. Of course, we have special literature in English, but Russian is
Yes,
essential.
Russian is always an asset. Okay, still questions are coming.
Yes,
Yeah, maybe.
yes. My additional advice, even you are you are studying at English medium program. In every case, you should learn Russian language because to find some career opportunities, to find a part-time job, you should master Russian language every time. To find good business contacts, it's the same. Russian is obligatory, is required.
Yeah. Okay, and maybe the last question so far, the last, because maybe we will get more questions till the end of our webinar. So could you please provide some details about the master's program in psychology at Lobachevsky University, and whether this program or programs, maybe you have several, are run in English? And if so, does your university require a language proficiency certificate or not?
Yes, so we have 5 master's program in psychology, and only one is taught in English. This is cyber psychology. So we have opened, I think, 5 years ago, we have opened the first laboratory on cyber psychology, which is now the first department on cyber psychology. This is the combination of psychology, neuroscience, and artificial intelligence. So it means this is practical oriented program. For example, the participants of master degrees, they are taking part in the conferences, in scientific research, including some research grant opportunities. So the language requirement, of course, B2, I mean upper intermediate or better, but the language certificate is not required. If you have, it's good, but it's not mandatory. Yeah, why? Because, for example, it also ups to student. If your language is not enough, you will be incapable to study within this program and you will fail after the first academic session. So that's all. It means you should understand, you should evaluate by yourself your own proficiency in English, and after that, welcome to
Okay.
try.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Konstantin, for your presentation, for your wonderful and very complete answers. So I'm sure our students got enough information, enough food for thought to decide whether they would like to enroll in the programs offered by your university. And I would like to ask you to stay with us till the end of the webinar, because I'm sure we will get more questions to you about your university. So thank you very much again, Konstantin. Thank you. And now I would like to give the floor to our next guest speaker, Dr. Elena Zashitina from Southern Federal University, one of the 10 federal universities that Russia is proud of. Elena, over to you now.
Yes, good day to everyone. 1 minute, I will share my presentation.
So does it work?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah?
So
yes,
can you see?
we can. Only full screen mode.
Yes, 1 minute. Yes, I will. Now it should work.
It's not
Does it
full
work?
screen, but we can see still. We can see.
Okay, one minute in this case. 1 minute. Okay, I think now
Yeah.
it should work.
Yes.
Oh, Okay, good day to everyone. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy today to do the presentation about Southern Federal University. And this is not only one of 10 federal universities in Russian Federation, but also this is I think only one university in Russia who has 2 campuses in 2 cities. So even if you can see in our logo, we located in 2 cities, in Rostov-on-Don and Taganrog. And these 2 cities are have the same rights, and our students have the opportunity to participate even 2 campuses and 2 cities. So I think after 3 days, 16th of October, our university will graduate its anniversary, 110 years, and our history dating back to 1915, and now we are 110 years history of scientific and educational center in the south of Russia. So, as I told, we located in 2 cities. In Rostov-on-Don, it's the capital of Rostov region, and Rostov-on-Don stays in the beautiful River Don. And also we have the one more campus in Taganrog. Taganrog, it's around 1.5 hours from Rostov, and Taganrog located in the shore of the Taganrog Bay of the Azov Sea. So our students have the opportunity to visit not only beautiful Russian rivers, but also beautiful Russian seas. SFedU is a homeland for more than 3,000 international students from 89 countries, for whom we strive to create a welcoming and homely atmosphere. So why all of our students have chosen a top-notch university in the south of Russia. And as you can see, we have a lot of students even from African countries, from China, from another countries, from European countries, and we are ready and we are happy to see all of our new students. Because of we are now in the priority program in the innovative and science sphere. In SFedU, it's very popular and it's very important to organize our scientific research and to include students to the scientific sphere. So we have for this the special infrastructure, which you can see in this slide, and also all students have work practices during their studies in various fields like architecture, design, pedagogy, and work in travel companies. So we have modern communications, radio and biology laboratories, and another scientific centers. Also, all of our graduates have an opportunity to receive not only a state educational diplomas, but also a European diploma supplement that will help them to recognize their education and find their dream job abroad. And here in this slide, you can see the wide range of different double degree programs, different opportunities for the students to study abroad during their period of education. We have for this a lot of opportunities. Also the rector scholarship. This scholarship gives 200,000 Russian rubles to study abroad also for 1 semester. So our students can not only provide the education in SFedU, but also visit our partner universities. If you don't know Russian language, you also can study in our preparatory course. It's the preparatory department of Russian languages. They are foreign citizens, learn Russian language as a foreign. But also our university provides several English taught programs. So if you will choose English taught program, your preparatory course, it's not obligatory for you, but university provides free Russian language courses for those students who study in English taught programs and would like to try themselves in Russian language and who would like to study Russian language in the university. SFedU offers its students comfortable dormitories. Their students have entertainment life. You can see in this picture one of the campuses in Rostov-on-Don. And the dormitories are equipped with the necessary facilities for a comfortable stay. It's kitchens, laundry rooms, resting places, and work rooms, sports grounds, gyms, swimming pools, places for creative, and provided the convenience of residence. Also, we have a beautiful student club. There, students can try themselves in different theater, cultural, and another activities. Continue with SFedU infrastructure. I would like to say that SFedU is intensively engaged in different activities and provides comprehensive support to international students and graduates in matters of personal development and employment. We have opportunity to undergo a diagnosis of professional skills, also receive a competence passport at the practice basis. We have different summer and winter camps in North Ossetia, in Black Sea, and also in Adygea. Their students can participate in summer and winter schools and have a rest and also study by different activities. If we speak about student life, of course, it's also very intensive, and we have a lot of social activities, cultural activities, sports activities. We have a student club, the special body programs who help foreign students to be in Russia and to study at the university. Also, we organize the different cultural festivals, such as Festival of African Culture, Festival of Russian Culture. Soon, in the end of this month, will be Festival of Chinese Culture, and we give to the students different opportunities, different excursions. So it's not only interesting to study here, and but also it is very interesting to be in Russia and to be in the south of Russia. Of course, and as I say, our students can find themselves in sports club, volunteer center, art council, inter-SFedU club, and another different activities. And now let's speak about our educational profile. As you can see, in SFedU realized a lot of master, bachelor, and PhD programs in all of the field of studies except of medicine. But as we often say, also we provide the program in medicine except of clinical medicine, like different science in the medicine. So you can see that we have direction in architectural and art, humanities and social science, engineering and computer science, mathematics and natural science, and psychology and pedagogy. Let's speak briefly about these different field of studies. Of course, in today's world of modern technology and artificial intelligence, very important and very popular our programs in applied mathematics and artificial intelligence, computer and data science. We have great list of engineering and technology programs, and you could look through the list of this program in this slide. We can't forget about our natural sciences field of study, and you would be mentoring by brilliant science and develop the scientific and technical potential of your region. Last but not least, we offer you social humanitarian fields of studies, and you will be prepared to work in different embassies, educational and research organizations, and another organizations there. It is very popular to be the economist, management, politics, international studies. Obviously, you will gain knowledge in the cross-cultural and cognitive aspects of life in languages, pedagogical education, and here in SFedU you can find yourself also in this field of studies. Here in this slide you can see the list of our English taught masters programs. I would like to say once again that if you will choose one of these programs, you can study directly to this program without the preparatory course. Except of these English taught master programs, we provide two bachelor program, also fully in English. It's in the field of computer science and in the field of commerce economics. Here in this slide, you can see the list of our PhD degree specialties in 2026. But I would like to say that all of this information and all of the information about our English taught and Russian taught programs you can find in our website, and the link for this website will be later in the final slide. And please mention for yourself that you will first go, if you will choose the Russian degree programs, of course, you will first go to the 1 year preparatory faculty course, and after you will go to the main course. So in the end, I would like to say once again that Don region is attractive for its rich history, variety of cultures, charming nature, and distinctive culture. And as I told you before, the main opportunity of Southern Federal University, it's the possibility for the students to be in two cities at one time, in the beautiful Rostov-on-Don place, the head city of the football club, the main city of the European Feast Festival, and so on. And also you can be at Georgia's Taganrog, is the birthplace of the great Russian writers, the place of imperator of one of the imperator of Southern Russian Federation, and also the place of beautiful Azov Sea. So if you will have any questions about the dormitory, about useful information, about the money conditions, living conditions, student leisure, you can visit our website or write to us via emails, and we will be happy to answer to all of your questions. So once again, I really appreciate to be here with you today, and thank you so much. We are welcoming you at Southern Federal University.
Thank you very much, Yelena, for your very interesting presentation about the two campuses, the one in Rostov-on-Don and also the beautiful Taganrog, as you said. All right, and of course we have questions to you. And the first question was about living conditions and living expenses. So is it enough? It's the same question that I asked Konstantin after his presentation. So is the stipend or maybe a system of grants enough to cover, say, accommodation costs, to pay for dormitories? Is it enough to cover accommodation expenses?
As previous speakers say, of course, at Southern Federal University, we have different scholarships, and this is the same volume of these scholarships for the grant students. So it's the minimum 2,000 Russian rubles, and another sums goes to depends on the study experience, depends on the mark, and so on, so on. But for monthly condition, the scholarship, I think it is enough to pay for the dormitory. But of course, it's not enough to be and to be in Russia. So students, of course, should have some money with themselves for better living conditions and for better stay in Russia. But for some students who have the problems, with the health, families, and so on, we provide the different programs of financial support. So this is also possible, and if students have good things like marrying, children birth, and so on, or not so good things connected with health and so on, we have provide them different types of financial support, and all of the students, all of the professors, and all of our members of the university really warmly to see, to help, and to provide students during the period of study in Russia.
And you did mention health. Again, our participants are asking whether you have a university polyclinic or university outpatient clinic, and what do students do if they, for some reason, feel unwell?
Of course, the first one in SFedU, there is a student clinic, but all students during their study should have the medical insurance. And with this medical insurance, they can, if they have some big problems which cannot help in student clinic, they can visit our hospitals, and here will be provide all of the necessary medical help.
Okay, thank you very much, Yelena. And of course, you did mention in your presentation that whatever question arises about degree programs and the language of instruction, our participants can always find this information on your website and all the websites of our participating universities. But still, we have two questions about degree programs and the language of instruction. So my apologies for that, but I think it's important to answer. So the first one is related to a PhD program, a doctoral program in plant breeding and genetics. Do you have anything on the doctoral level related to plant breeding and genetics?
We have different programs in the field of not directly genetics, but in the different scientific sphere, like nanoscale connected with genetics, like medical things connected with genetics. So if students would like to participate and would like to do their research in this field, it is possible to find the field of study, PhD study, and after this to do the research with the professors and to find the best opportunity to show what they would like to do and what we can to
sure.
do.
Next question, master's program in public health and the language of instruction. Do you have such a program? And if yes, what is the language of instruction?
As I told, we don't have a lot of program connected with the health and connected directly with the health and the medicine. But we have in English language program, if I'm not mistaken, a program connected with the nanoscale and artificial intelligence. And here in this field of study, also it is possible to choose themselves in this sphere of the interest. And if they will choose it, the program of language of realization is English.
Okay. Probably last question so far, the last one. So do you have a career department helping students to find, say, a temporary job to cover some of their living expenses?
Yes, we have the career department, and also now we are working in organizing the real possibilities for the student to find the internship. Now we are working with our economics development centers of cities, Taganrog and Rostov-on-Don, and it will be the list of different companies who are provide the payment internship, who provide the payment job for the student, and this will be not like great job in the period of study. It will be the real opportunities, the real like verified job for the students. So it is possible to work and to study during the education. And of course, we understand that a lot of students wants to try themselves also in working opportunities here in Russia.
Thank you very much, Yelena. So the time of our webinar has come to its end, and I've been watching the number of questions asked and number of questions answered. So during today's webinar, our participants sent us 174 questions, and out of them 160 were answered. So I would like to thank my colleagues from the project office for their efficient work and also for helping me in moderating the seminar and asking and answering questions. And of course, our special thanks go to our speakers, Yelena and Konstantin, for their insightful presentations and valuable perspectives about their university. And of course, I would like to thank all our participants for their attention, for questions, for their engagement throughout today's session. And we would like to encourage our participants to stay connected with the Open Doors project and visit our official website of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, where, again, I'm repeating myself, where you can find a lot of detailed information about the competition tracks, participating universities, upcoming events, and many more. And of course, we would like to wish all participants every success in your academic journey. And we are looking forward to seeing many of you in Russia among the winners of the Open Doors academic competition. So thank you very much. Good luck with your participation and hope to see you in Russia next academic year.